Welcome in to those tuning in to the show once again, LastWord Productions. As you all know by now, I'm your host, Tavares Wilson, and always and forever, I always get the last word. So today, we're going to have the NFL NBA news, coverage, thoughts, etc. This is episode one of and many more to come. Got a few familiar faces in the building, man. You all are familiar with Larry, man. Larry, say what's up to the people, man.
Yo, what's good, everybody?
All right, we got my boy Stiz back like he never left. What's up, my boy? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. Ready to get into these topics.
For sure. So we should have some more people joining up sooner than later, but the show must go on regardless. So let's go ahead and jump into the first topic, man. And I'm gonna skip over to the Pistons because I want to see what Breeze and Will have to say about that. They should be joining up shortly. Speak of one of them, they go Will right here. What's going on, boy?
What's good with you, bro?
Shit, chilling. But let's go ahead and talk about the Lakers real quick, man. The hot, fresh off the grease, man. Fresh out the grease. Everybody been talking about the Lakers since the Luka trade, rightfully so. When you trade for an arguably top three player, you're gonna make headlines, you're gonna make news lines. That's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So my thoughts is, and my questions, I should say, excuse me. I'm gonna start with you, Larry. Are the Lakers legitimate contenders to make it out the West?
To make it out the West, man, the West is, it's dangerous. You got the likes of the Thunder, the Nuggets. Yeah, I don't know. They could definitely be a contender. With LeBron and Luca. But making it out the West, I think they'll be competitive in the West. I don't know, man. I think this Thunder team too good right now. Honestly, I think this Thunder team, really came together. They all were young, and just how they came up together as a team. I think this is their year out the West, honestly. So I think the Lakers will probably they're going to be competitive in the first round and probably advance, but around the second round, I think that's when they're going to bounce at the playoffs, honestly.
Okay. What you got, Stiz? You got any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I got them as contenders, but not heavy. I wouldn't put no money on it, right? I'm not advocating for them. Oh yeah, they gonna beat so and so, but I genuinely do feel like they do have a chance, right? So if they're able to put together, well, they need a rim running big, and which I don't know where they would get one now that the trade deadline is over with, right? And then they need to figure out, I guess, how they're going to play defense against teams with like kind of like we see in Denver, OKC. Like if you got a true big, I don't care if we're respecting them like Chet Holmgren. I don't care if you recognize him as one of the top 5 bigs, top 10 bigs in the league, or whatever. If Jackson Hayes is what they're going to put on him, they're gonna struggle mightily, right? So if they can figure out how they're gonna play the bigs in the postseason, I think they got a chance to make it to the conference finals. Respectfully, Luka and LeBron on the same team in the conference finals, they do have a chance against any team. It just might be slimmer against some teams like this. So I got them as a contender. They're just not a legitimate contender.
Okay. Well, first off, what's up, my boy? What's up, Breeze? How you feeling, bro?
Hey, what's good, bro? My bad, I'm running late, but I'm here.
All good, all good. What are your thoughts on the Lakers, man? You think they contenders?
No, not at all. And
Mm.
I'm gonna tell you why. If you can't see, my hands are kind of full right now. If you can you run through the top 8 seeds in the Western Conference for me real quick?
Well, we know OKC won. I
hmm
think
Yeah,
Denver
yeah, we
too,
do.
if I'm mistaken.
So we got
What you?
OKC, Memphis,
Oh,
Houston.
Memphis.
Yeah, OKC, Memphis, Houston. Uh, who else?
The
The Lakers
Lakers
are in
5.
there. Warriors creeping in there.
The Clippers
The
and the T
Clippers
Wolves.
and the
And the Rockets.
Timberwolves.
I don't know if he said Rockets.
All
Yeah, he
right,
did. He
so
did.
Oh my bad.
the one thing that all those teams got in common is that their guards are killers. Number one. So the game plan for every team that goes against the Lakers is gonna be ISO on Luca. Luka Doncic isn't stopping anybody, bro. As much as I like Luka, as great as Luka is, we got to start having a conversation that what he's giving on offense is not going to be enough to minimize what he's giving up on defense. Luka's giving you 30, but Luka is giving up 30 to an opposing guard. Like the last game against the Mavericks, it was just Kyrie by itself. Kyrie torched for 37. And there was a rotation of defenders on him, and that's Kyrie Irving. I give him his respect. But if you look at it, even back last year in the finals, the only reason that Jaylen Brown won Finals MVP is because he continuously picked at Luka. The game plan was just ISO, pick and roll, get Luka on the screen, and we're just gonna go at him. The whole game plan is just Luka, 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 Luka. And any team that has a killer guard, like even old James Harden right now, is gonna torch Luka. Jalen Green is gonna torch Luka. John Morant is gonna torch Luka. SGA is gonna rupture that man Achilles. If Luka Doncic isn't buying in on defense, because you can see when he's not buying in on defense and he getting cooked, his attitude sucks. He lingers around. He's lackluster. And I know they got defenders like Vanderbilt, and they got what's his guy named Dorian Finney-Smith. They got
Mhm.
guys that can pick up on the wing, but you can't hide Luka on the Lakers. They were able to do it with Dallas because they had a team full of 3 and D and wings. But the Lakers,
Mm,
they were
yeah.
terrible. They were terrible defensively before they traded AD. Now they added another defensive liability. So if they could score 150 every game, then they can be in any game with everybody. But they have to stop another team from scoring 150, and that's easier said than done dealing with the Lakers. As far as the point with Biggs go, yeah, they have nobody who can stop Biggs. Jackson Hayes is just like literally just a rim runner. He's not very good or consistent on rebounding. Um, I'd say they're a second round exit. I hope they don't run into the Nuggets. If they run into the Nuggets, slip and run into the Nuggets, it's over. If Nuggets finish four, they finish five. It's done in the first round. Um, so yeah, I give them a first round exit. I don't really see much in the Lakers.
Okay. What you got, Will?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, all right. I mean, contenders, yeah. I mean, you got Braun, so you're always technically going to be a contender. I mean, he's just that guy. um, Luca adds a lot. You know what I mean? Just to the ability just to pass the ball around. You know what I mean? Create splash plays. That's what he does best. Get into his spots off the dribble, whatever. He can pass at the highest clip. But I do think that losing AD and then gaining Luca really hinders your defense a lot. So I don't know if I'd necessarily say I'd like them to be in it, but I don't see a world where it's not possible.
Okay. Well, let me just say this. Listen, Anthony Davis is arguably one of the five best players in the league right now. There's no denying that. I'm not gonna take away from what AD is. But at the
Make
end
sure
of
you
the
say when
day,
healthy.
you said what?
Make sure you say when healthy, because that's a rarity for him.
I mean, regardless how you feel about it, when he's on the court, he's one of the five best players in the league. That's just what it is. He's arguably that. The thing is, though, we could sit here and we could discuss about how the Lakers they lost a huge support on the defensive side. But the reality of the situation is, when you look across the last 19 games, they've been the number one rated defensive team in the league. The same team that we all just sat here and said would give them fits throughout the playoffs if they were to play them. They literally beat them by 23 points on their home court after going on a 7 game win streak. I mean, I get it. The troubles and the worries are legitimate worries. But at the end of the day, if they're going out there and they're holding Nikola Jokic to 7 shots, I don't care who's that center. Like they're doing something right. Like it may not last for a 7 game series, but they show that it can be possible with the lineup they have. So I'm not going to definitively say they can make it out the West because I don't think they're making it out the West. But if you got Luka and you got LeBron, any given team on any given night they can win against. That's just what you have with those
Mm-hmm.
teams. So I mean, it's not. I'm not going to sit here and say they're going to definitively run through younger teams because they got more experience, or they're going to run through teams because they lack guard deficiencies, things like that. But at the end of the day, if you're telling me best out of seven, there's not many teams in the West I could just definitively say I'm just picking over them to win the series against. Like they are that versatile on the perimeter. They have good wing defenders. As bad as the interior defensive play is, they have good wing defenders. I know Breeze made up Brandon Bell and Finney Smith, but you also got to bring up the job that LeBron has done when he's stepping up. He stepped up mightily defensively the last couple of games. On top of the fact Austin Reeves has done a lot better, and he's slowly but surely becoming one of the best third scoring options in the league. I mean, he's giving you 19 and 6 right now. So you taking that from any number three. So at the end of the day, man, I'm not trying to convince anyone anything of the Lakers. If they are whatever you believe they are. But if you're gonna come in and say they don't have a chance, or you just writing them off, I can't get with that, man. I think on any given day they could be any team in the West. Because the West isn't bulletproof like how some people believe. Like the Nuggets, like I said, they just blew the Nuggets out on their home turf. The Grizzlies, yeah, they're the second seed, but we've seen the Grizzlies each of their postseason flop. It's gonna be the same shit this year. I'm not a believer in the Grizzlies. I'm really not.
Bro. I'm gonna piggyback off this shit a little bit because just what you said, like everybody mentioned the defense. If I'm not mistaken, there might have been one person that didn't. Everybody mentioned like the defense being a liability, but bro, we don't watch Luka be a liability on defense, make it to two Western Conference Finals in the final. So I mean, if they can figure out, yeah, he's gonna give up 25, 30 points per game on the players that he's guarding because they're gonna try to always find a switch. If they can figure out how to slow one or two players down, or in the situation that we just seen, okay, we watched Kyrie go for 37. How did he get most? He's shooting wild 3-point shots and hitting ridiculous layups. I will take that, right? But we got two gunners on the other end that's gonna do the same. In a 7-game series, I like their odds against younger teams. The more polished or developed teams, like I think that they could be a second, maybe a conference finals exit. Like I say, all you gotta do is make it to the conference finals, bro. Like you have a legitimate shot after that.
Yeah, I mean they could for sure do it, but it's not. I don't.
It ain't guaranteed at all, bro.
Yeah. But anything else anyone want to add?
No.
Nah, bro.
All right, so let's move on to the next topic. What'd you say? I thought someone said something. But let's move on to the next topic, man. We're gonna talk about the Detroit Pistons, man. The Detroit Pistons, for those who don't know, they're on an 8-game win streak right now. Cade Cunningham is slowly but surely becoming one of the better point guards in the league. He was a top prospect coming out, so this is a given. But Asher Thompson, man, and what's my boy name? Malik Beasley. The role that they are playing right now and how well they are playing. This team is young, they're gelling. But the question I have for you all, I'm gonna start with you, Larry. Do you believe the Pistons are for real? Like, and when I say for real, I mean, can they go in and do you think they could legitimately beat someone in the first round? Like, can they beat somebody?
Oh,
Like
for
right
sure.
now,
I think they could beat somebody in the first round for sure. And it all depends on matchups as well. One of them mid card East teams, other than the Celtics, really, and the Cavs, the East is really like up for grabs per se. Like I don't really see any other team in the East other than the two teams I just named being real issues for the Pistons. Like, I feel like it kind of go hand in hand. But the Pistons, man, just to like give them a shout out, especially Cade Cunningham. Everybody counted them boys out this year, especially with how last year transpired. They made a complete turnaround, just like you named Malik Beasley, who it feels like he just came around in the right situation. He kind of always had that talent, but how he's been playing this year, man. Got to give a shout out to the Pistons. Shout out to Jalen Duren as well, the young big man they got over there. Yeah, the Pistons could be dangerous, and I do think they could get past the first round at least.
Okay. What you got, Will?
Do I think they're for real? Yeah, I don't necessarily know if if they're anything special this year as far as winning more than one series, but I mean, you give them what one more off season, they could potentially be reaching a conference championship.
Okay, so let me just ask you this before I let you go, Breeze. So I know Larry said there's only two teams he think they would have no chance against. Everyone else is pretty much open for grabs. Do y'all, Breeze? Let me ask you since you're going next. Do you really think they could beat the Knicks?
Yeah, I'll tell you why. Cause
Hmm.
Tom Thibodeau is he's an idiot. Uh, he's the only coach I ever seen that will run his players 42 minutes a game every night for no reason. The Knicks lack depth on the bench. Their bench is like literally little to nothing. They're heavily reliant on the starters, and I don't know if you guys remember, Tom Thibodeau is the same guy who had the Bulls up big against who was that? Against the Sixers when Derrick Rose tore his
Yeah,
ACL,
I
Hmm.
know.
and he still had Derrick Rose in there. Tom Thibodeau is the same guy who was butting heads with Kevin Garnett in Boston because he wanted to do practice drills so hard and so excruciating while they were in the finals. Like why are we going so hard, so excruciating in the finals the day of the game? Like why are we doing full contact drills the day of the game? We should be mentally game planning. We're already physically fit. Like he takes things too far and he doesn't have the roster to put himself over. When you're running your starters 41, 42 minutes and you have guys like Carl Anthony Town, he's a big, but he gives a lot on offense. He's forced to take a lot of shots. Jalen Brunson is forced to take a lot of shots. His gameplay is very twitchy, jumpy, fidgety, so he burns a lot of energy. Josh Hart is flying around the court like that guy's a walking triple double. Like he can easily get 15, 20 rebounds in a game as a 6'5" guard because he plays that hard. OG Ananobi plays hard. The whole team is just like a hard working team, and he burns them to the ground. And I think against a team like Detroit, the only thing that'll stop Detroit from beating them is really themselves. Because when you watch Detroit, you see games where their wings, Tim Hardaway and Tobias Harris, they give little to nothing. And you see games where they actually come in and shine. You see games where Jalen Duren turns the ball over so much and he's in foul trouble constantly because he's a very handsy player. Like he really tries to do too much sometimes. He doesn't know how to just use his size, rely on his size, and he can be inconsistent on boards. He's gonna give you about maybe 8 to 9 boards guaranteed, but there's a lot of plays where you can see him missing rebound. They're young, they're still growing. Malik Beasley is second to me in six man of the year voting. He's been a godsend for them since Jaden Ivey went down. When he comes back, they're going to be a lot better. But moving forward, having a player like Jaden Ivey, who's a gunner, a shot chucker, um, how is that going to affect like the chemistry of the team? Because Cade Cunningham needs to take those shots that he's taking. He needs to take 20 to 22 shots a game in order for him to win and make noise. Malik Beasley off the bench, he needs to be able to take all those threes and those shots that he made to keep the second unit afloat. Where do you bring Jaden Ivey in coming back off a gruesome leg injury like that? Like, how does he contribute to the bigger cause? Because they have a good mojo going right now. And when you bring in a piece like that who's going to automatically get 15, 17 shots a night, what is that going to go to the groove? Like, it's no surprise he took off when he got injured. So, all in all, can they beat the Knicks? Yeah. I think the Pacers will give them trouble just because pace, style of play. Miles Turner offensively will have a field day with Jalen Duren because he'll run them. He'll basically run them to the ground. Um, the Heat, the Heat, too inconsistent. Bam
Garbage,
Adebayo,
Hold
trash,
Bam.
on, wait, time out. Wait.
poo poo,
Let's not do that, bro.
feces,
Let's not do
excrement.
that, bro.
Very.
Like I said,
So like
Bam
to keep it
Adebayo, he
a whole
doesn't
life.
know if he wants to be 6'11" one day or six
Team
two
full of
one
role
day.
players consistent.
Um, Tyler Hero is the only bright spot. Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, those only bright spots over there. Um, yeah, man, and yeah,
I'm
that's pretty much
surprised.
it, man.
I heard that Jimmy Butler trade was really going to work out for the Heat like that. I heard
I mean,
Wiggins
if
was
you
I heard
if
Wiggins
you
was going to go crazy for sure.
if
I
you
heard
look at it, he
Wiggins was
has been
going to
going
turn into an
crazy
all
though.
star.
He
Yeah.
has
Bro.
been going crazy.
Andrew Wiggins has been playing well, but what are you talking about?
He's been going crazy. And for Tyler Hero's development, getting Jimmy out of there was the best thing they did because Hero
I
is
heard he
now
was going to turn
defending
into an
number
all
one.
star, man.
Well, I
Wiggins
don't
a
know who
two
said he
way
was gonna
man.
turn into an all-star.
Nah,
Yeah,
Wiggins a two-way baller, man.
he's on this panel. They say he was going to be top five.
Come on now, I ain't say all that. Come on now, calm down, calm down, man, calm down.
Hey man, yeah, but have faith, I guess.
I guess.
I mean, for me, man, I think I love to see the turnaround for bad teams, man, because honestly, it's nothing more Cinderella about it than the center of the story. Horrible team. They won what they won 12 games up to this point last season. Now they 30, I think they 36 and 32 or something like that, 33 and 26, something like that. But
They 33 and 26.
all right, so yeah, so I love to see it, man, but I don't think that for real, man. This is a first round exit, man. I mean, if you look at the 1 through 5 from top to bottom, I think any of these teams can beat them. I mean, Cavs and the Celtics, I understood. The Knicks, I get it. They are top heavy, but the problem is their top heavy is significantly better than what the Pistons are right now. And that's just how I feel about it, man. I mean, the Pacers, yeah, I mean, any given night, you know, you got pretty good guard play, you got pretty good wing play. They're young. It's the team that overachieved last season, so who knows? The Bucks, I mean, you arguably still have the best player in
I
the
forgot the
league.
Bucks.
You still have arguably the best player in the league. You got Damian Lillard, one of the best scoring guards we've seen over the last 8 years. You got a solid bench. So I mean, this isn't a team I could see just upsetting someone in the first round. I really don't see it. But again, I'm happy to see them improve the way they have because a lot of teams get stuck in purgatory and can't get out for quite some time. They made a turnaround within 2 years, so that's beautiful to see. But I don't think this year is good for them, man. I think the East is too top heavy, and with them being a 6 seed, they're going to play at the very worst one of the top 3 teams, and that's not something I think that's going to work in their favor.
Nah, they want 60. They'll play. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. My bad. I got the seeding wrong. You're right. It's four and five play each other, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
three and
okay, okay,
six play
okay.
each other.
but who got the TV on, bro? Somebody got
my,
to turn that down.
my
I ain't
fault,
gonna lie.
OG.
Y'all trying to get me copyrighted, boy. Nah, can't do that. It's
I didn't
it
even know
just
you could hear that.
all right, but I want to do this. Would you rather though? Because a lot of people been talking crazy about LaMelo lately, man. And it's listen, I like LaMelo, but man, I think people got to chill with this top 10 talks because I think
Yeah, the
people
boy
got to
Wait,
chill
Phil
with
said
Wait,
top
that.
top
ten
10 in the
player,
league?
yeah,
or top 10 point guard?
top 10 player.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh yeah. Calm down.
So now I'm doing just point guards though. It's just point guards. I want to see where y'all boys at with it. So would you rather miss show LaMelo Ball edition, man? First name up, I got Jalen Brunson.
Brunson.
Okay.
Mm,
I'm gonna take
Y'all,
Melo because
y'all
he's
think
younger.
it's a little too hard.
Am I
I don't,
taking
I'm,
it based off like what they doing or who I'd rather take on my team?
Who you want
Like
on
the
your
body of
team?
work.
Like,
I'm I'm gonna take Brunson only
I'm gonna
because
take Brunson.
Lamelo's injury prone. Only because Lamelo's injury prone. Jalen
I'll
Brunson.
take Melo because he's younger, bro. Like
Yeah, if
I'll
we're
take
going who we
Brunson.
want on the team, I'll take
I
Melo.
think Lamelo is talented. You know,
But I think
as a
Brunson's the better
as an
player
all
on
around
the
player.
team.
Yeah, right now, taking everything into account, injuries and everything, I'll take Brunson.
yeah,
I ain't
that
gonna
injury
lie.
shit.
I don't think Melo's game translates to championship basketball. I'm not gonna lie to you.
If I had to pick in the draft between them two, I'm taking Lamelo.
Everyone would have said the same thing about Curry before he went. Well, everyone did say the same thing about Curry
Yeah,
before he went out and won. So I don't think a specific style is going to dictate whether or not you win. I think it's all about who they put around you.
Well, that's in theory that's a bad take because Melo's play style
Oh
is
my
literally
God,
just
bro!
shot
You,
chucking, bro. His play
bro,
style is
you
just
are
shot
the
chucking,
biggest
bro.
contrarian I've ever met, bro. Every time someone says
Bro,
something, you
I
like,
mean,
no,
that's. I
his
mean,
play style is shot chucking, bro. At least Curry moves around off screen.
bro.
Curry moves
Who
offenses
do,
and
But
wait,
defenses
I
wait,
ain't
off
hold
gonna.
ball.
on.
But I wait till
hold
my.
on,
I ain't
hold on,
gonna
hold
hold
on.
you
Curry,
because
Who
Curry
do he
don't
got?
chuck
Who do he got?
shots.
Bro, who do he
No,
got on
no,
the
no,
team
no,
with
no,
him,
no,
bro?
no.
Who,
Listen,
who do Melo got on the team with him, bro?
listen, bro.
And what is the
Listen,
scheme, bro?
listen, bro. Listen, bro. You saying Curry's play style was not championship wide. Curry's play style is off ball, coming off screen. Curry moves defenses. Curry can take 2, 3 defenders with him and bring open shots. LaMelo is not playing off ball. If LaMelo would chuck almost 12, 15 threes a game and hit maybe 2, 3, or 4. At least Curry is consistent with his shooting, bro. And then when
that
Curry's
has a
not
lot to do
scoring,
with who they put around him and the coach.
it
Because
doesn't, bro. Because when
we
Curry
we
didn't
hadn't
have a
seen
team,
anybody shoot 13 threes
nah,
per game
nah,
in
Breeze.
NBA
I
history.
There's
can
a lot
agree.
Now
of
all of a sudden you get a
bro.
there's some
Draymond
When
Green,
games
That
bro,
Curry
has to do with the
played
personnel.
shot
when
chuck
Curry didn't
and
have
played horrible.
when Curry didn't have that personnel, bro, Curry was still moving off screens,
he
doing
was
things without
losing.
the
He was
ball, still
losing.
doing
You
things
said it's
without the
not winning
ball.
basketball, bro. He was losing. He
I
wasn't
said
shooting 13
championship,
shots.
not winning,
So
not
if
winning. I
we
said
coming out of
championship,
2010
bro.
and you tell me out of 2010 somebody's gonna take 13 threes per game, you gonna tell me that's not shot chucking? That's
Bro,
exactly
I
what that
never said
is.
that. There's nothing
Hmm.
wrong with shot chucking. There's nothing wrong with shot chucking at all. It's the efficiency of it, bro. The efficiency of it. Point blank, period. Go look at LaMelo's shots and look at his field goal
So
percentage. Look
you
at
but who
Curry's
you
shot.
play
Look at
with
Curry's
has a
field
lot
goal
to do with your
percentages.
efficiency too, though, right?
Yeah,
It's your
that's
shot
that's
chucking.
for sure.
You're shot chucking, bro, because
Who you
you can
play
take
with has a lot
15.
to do with your
You
shot
bro,
selection.
Breeze,
you
you're
can
acting
take
like Green right
15
now,
field
bro, in
goals.
this
You can
Jalen
take
Hurts
15.
arguments, bro.
No, bro, you can take 15 field goals and hit 8 of them, and you can take 15 field goals and make 3 of them because you're taking bad shots. Lamelo is literally
And
a,
if a lot
a,
of them
a
are coming
chucker,
off
bro.
screens,
Hold
then
on,
No, they're not, bro.
if a
He's
lot
Breeze.
of
he's
them
a
are coming off
All right,
mental
all right.
screens,
So
bomb,
look,
How
bro.
wait,
many of
wait,
the
time out, wait, time out. So look, Bree, I was with you up until your last point when you said he's not the situation does not matter as much as his shot selection or his play style. I disagree heavily with that because I think if you put LaMelo with, I think right now let's just say a decent team. Let's say the Rockets. If you throw LaMelo in with the Rockets, they're better, and not only are they better,
they probably win like
they're
10 more
they're
games.
they're a threat to come out the West with LaMelo. They are because LaMelo is he's that good. I'm not saying I don't think his play style needs to mature a little bit because I think every ball dominant player has to develop an off ball game. I think that's just how the NBA has to work because we've seen that with every big time player ever. We've seen it with Kobe when he got D Fish back going. We've seen it with LeBron with D Wade. We've seen it with D Wade, even in his later years when he was used to being a primary guy, but he ended up giving the ball up and he ended up playing off the ball a lot more. Hell, you even see it right now with Luka with the Lakers. So you have to learn how to play off the ball as a dominant player. I can agree with that, but I cannot agree with his play style is doing more harm essentially than good because it won't equate to championship basketball. The reason it won't equate to championship basketball now is because the team is that bad. It's not
Right, he's
because
on a championship team.
it's not because the play style is just not going to work. That's not what it is.
Right,
It,
you put almost any other player on that team in his position, the team's still not good, bro. Like you're talking
Bro,
about a
you
select
guys
few guys who can really elevate that team, bro. Like that's a terrible take, bro.
Curry's career was
will see,
forgettable before Draymond and Clay.
Curry's career was injury riddled, bro.
So it was forgettable.
So LaMelo.
Before
So
he
it
got
sounds
Draymond.
familiar.
It was
Sounds
injury
familiar.
riddled.
Right. So what
Not
it sounds like
familiar
is
at all,
LaMelo's
bro.
about to get a
That
Clay and a Draymond, and then they're about to go on and win some chips, right?
nah,
And a new
that
coach,
play
bro.
style, bro.
Yeah,
That
the coach
play
is
style,
they need a new coach. Yeah.
when you're a shot chucker, bro, efficiency is everything.
Okay,
Same
bro.
thing
We
with
already
SGA.
covered that, bro. We
SGA is a
already
shot
covered
chucker.
that.
He's
That's
efficient.
cool.
SGA is a shot chucker. He's efficient, bro. It's just levels to it. You can chuck up shots, but you got to be
Bro,
efficient with it,
SGA's
bro.
not a
SGA
shot chucker.
playing with
Stop
a
bringing
top
him
tier.
up, bro. You don't even
He's
watch his
playing with a
game,
top
bro.
tier
You keep
roster.
saying
Bro,
the
so
stupid ass shit,
wait, time out.
bro.
So wait,
He's playing with a top
SGA
tier
is not a
roster in
shot
the
chucker,
league.
bro.
No, he's not a shot chucker. He takes good shots. He gets to his spots and takes them. That's not a chucker.
Will, what is a shot chucker, bro? A person
A
that
shot
takes a lot
chucker
of
is
shots, bro.
somebody who is taking bad shots. That's a
No,
chucker.
bro, that's a person that takes a lot of shots, Will.
Okay.
I think it's a difference between a volume shooter and a shot chucker. I think
All
it's
right, bro.
different things.
For sure.
But let's move on, man. We strayed away a little bit. So majority took Jalen Brunson. Next name I got Trey Young.
But you didn't even say who you was taking.
I'm taking Jalen Brunson. It's not close for me. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm taking next name I said Trey Young.
I think I might take Melo, bro. I don't know.
Thanks. I'm taking Melo.
All right,
taking
hold on.
LaMelo.
Before y'all finish, bro. This Trey Young disrespect y'all be doing has to stop, bro.
Who is y'all? This is the first time I ever
Who's disrespecting Trey
Trey
Young, bro?
Young, bro. He's easily better than LaMelo Ball, bro, and that's not even close. He's a walking 25 and 12 for the last 4 years, and y'all sitting here telling me y'all taking LaMelo Ball over this man?
It's the same thing, bro. Like
I feel like I'm seeing
Game. We seen Trey Young go to the conference finals with his number 2 as Clint Capella, bro. Like, can we be so dead ass right now, bro? Can we be so dead ass?
Yeah,
Like,
I said Trey,
I
bro.
get it, bro. LaMelo got the higher ceiling, more athletic, longer, bigger, whatever.
Bro, you just said who we would want on our team when Larry asked the first time. It's not. You didn't say it was about who's actually better.
And I ain't disrespecting Trey Young because I ain't pick him, bro.
Like, I don't understand. Bro, I don't even understand what we're talking about no more.
I thought we was
switching
picking
up what we're going on.
time out. I thought we was picking the better players here. We're not picking the better players.
That's not what you said the last time. Larry asked
So
you said who you would rather have.
All right, if it's a would you rather, I'm taking LaMelo. I'd rather have LaMelo over Trey Young.
But okay, why? Because he's younger.
I feel like the talent, with like you said, he is a bigger.
I think because he has
Yes.
the high ceiling, kind of like what you see.
Yeah, you got. I think LaMelo is better, bro. Sorry.
Trey. No, hello, wait. See, that's a different discussion. You're telling me right now you think LaMelo better than Trey Young.
So who I would want on my team? Yes. Who I would rather have on my team? Yes.
LaMelo is not better than Trey Young, bro. I'm
putting
Now,
LaMelo Ball on the Heat over
is
Trey
he
Young,
better?
bro.
No. But see, last time you just said to Larry that it's who you would rather have on your team, not about who's better. And I even clarified.
I told him whatever he want to fit the criteria as. I just think, regardless of how I look at it, the answer is still Trey Young. That's my whole.
I feel like
the answer is still Trey Young. Like,
bro, you gotta have set parameters. I'm getting confused over here. Shit.
Game. We could have every parameter set. I'm still taking Trey Young. That's my point. I'm still taking Trey Young.
Good for you, bro.
He's the better player, bro.
Listen. I already said that, bro.
This is not like light skin. But let's keep going. The next name I got, man, we just talked about him. Cade Cunningham. Who y'all got?
Cunningham for sure.
Yeah, Cunningham, bro.
Cunningham.
Like, I feel like that's the least close one yet.
Who you got, Bree?
Yeah, I'll take Cade.
Okay.
I'll take Cade.
I got Cade. All right. Next name I got I got Damian Lillard.
Man.
I think currently
I really feel like he on a decline, bro.
I do think Dame is still currently the better player, but I don't think it's that big of a gap at this point. I I
Facts.
would take
I'm taking
Dame.
LaMelo, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking Melo.
I'm taking LaMelo,
Okay.
bro. That was tough because I like Dame Lillard.
See who you got, bro.
Oh, I don't even like Dame.
I got Melo right now.
Okay,
I got
okay,
Melo.
okay.
I think Melo better than Dame right now.
I think we've seen the
Ne-
best of Dame, bro. I think
Oh,
it's even
of
if it's a
course.
slow decline, I think it's a decline from here on out, bro.
I mean, he's been declining like the past 3 years, 4 years.
As soon as he left Portland, it
All
was
right,
over.
now, bro.
I mean, the decline is there for sure, but that a lot of that to me, I at least think, has to do with the fact he's playing with arguably the best player in the league. So the shot's not gonna
Oh
always
no,
be
for
there.
sure. For sure.
Yeah,
So,
No, real shit.
but the next name I got for y'all, De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox.
Swipe. Give me Swiper.
De'Aaron Fox, man.
Bro, I'm gonna go with Fox, but I ain't never really
Uh,
been no Fox fan, bro.
that little motherfucker can move, boy.
And Fox
Yeah,
gangster, bro.
De'Aaron, nice man.
Now his game nasty for sure.
I got De'Aaron, man. Next name I got for y'all, Kyrie.
Come on, bro.
Uncle Drew.
What?
If you're about to start naming them, then we might as well just get off of the would you rather. Like, come on, bro.
You
He
said
definitely
start naming what? What you say?
them ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, no,
The one.
he ain't on Kyrie.
Yes, bro. Yes,
Like,
bro.
if you're about to start naming like Kyrie, Curry, and all them, like, nah, like, just don't
I'm
even.
taking Kyrie, bro.
You don't gotta even name them. Like, you don't gotta go through that.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna hit y'all with the last name, man. I already know y'all taking Steph. I'm not. I'm gonna say someone that I think would be a little more interesting. Let me look. I wrote his name, but I can't think right now. Oh,
We flip.
Amin Thompson, my boy from the Rockets.
What'd you say?
Amin Thompson from the Rockets.
I like Thompson. I'm not gonna
Okay.
lie.
I'm not
him.
as
He's a
I'm,
baller.
I'm gonna take LaMelo, but it's
Give me
biased.
LaMelo,
I'm not
bro.
as familiar.
I'm
Yeah, bro.
taking LaMelo just strictly off of the offensive output.
Give me LaMelo, bro.
No, this nigga want to talk
But
about
but
offensive.
the Thompson twins are like unicorns, bro.
Yeah, they nice though.
Yeah, I'm taking Amin Thompson. I'm not gonna lie.
My boy, I knew you was.
Really?
Yeah, I think.
I'll be
Listen,
honest.
man, I
I think
like
the
I
talent
like
level is
Lamelo, man. I
different.
like Lamelo, but I think we got to slow down with crowning him because we seen this same song and dance before. We just talked about a guy with it. We seen this from Damian Lillard for years with Portland. With Portland, like bad situation, low expectations. You come in, you get your buckets, you get your points, you get your numbers, and you don't do nothing with it. So I mean, I take that with a grain of salt, man. I mean, not to say that I don't think it can't be replicated other places, because I do think LaMelo game can be transcended with better players around him. But I mean, listen, we talk about deficiencies defensively all the time, and I mean, bro, LaMelo is one of the worst on-ball defenders I've ever seen in my life. That's just
He right down
Is
there
it,
with Luca.
is it a lack of effort or a lack of ability?
Both.
it's a bit of both, man. But defense.
The reason why I asked, bro, is because like Dirk just didn't have the ability, but he tried. Carmelo Anthony didn't try. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It don't
does that make
matter,
sense?
to be honest, if the end result's the same though.
Wait,
Like,
hey, bro,
just
no
keep it
lie.
stacked. Like, I don't care about no differences. If the end result's the same, the end result's the same. Like, you're just bad defender.
What you about to say, Bree?
It just take a lot of skill to just be able to sit in that chair and clamp down, bro. Like I think he's more of a rangy defender, like just like pass lanes, like disrupting pass lanes. He's good at that, but sitting in the chair, nah, he ain't got it.
Boy, he's not good at nothing.
Bro, he can break up passes,
Bro, it
bro.
is 5v4 when the other team comes down the court, bro.
Bro, he can break
That's
up
I'm about to
passes.
say
He
Bro.
is legit not there.
He's somewhat decent at reading pass lanes, but other than that,
Like,
I mean, bro, he's giving you nothing.
No.
He's giving you nothing. Like we sat here and heard you going your soliloquy about Luka, my boy. But
Right.
No, no,
And
no.
now,
All I said was, bro. All I said was
now
he
he
can play
wants to switch
pass
the
lanes.
tune.
he's
Now he
he's
wants to
he
switch the
make
tune
he's
because that dream
Wow.
had a
So wait,
legitimately
Celtics.
he's
time out.
worse. He's a worse defender than Luka.
Time
Right.
out. All I
Come
said was
on,
he
bro.
can play pass lanes, bro. I never say he's clamping shit up. All I said was he can play pass lanes. That's it.
He can barely do
He
that. You
can't
said
do
that like it's
that.
a
That's
good
what I'm
ability,
saying. He
though.
can't
Like,
do that.
bro,
Bro,
he's worse than the
I just
average
say he's a
player.
lanky guy that can just play pass lane. Y'all, I never once said this dude was all NBA or none of that
No,
shit.
no.
Y'all
Bro,
What
taking
I
these.
he's
understand,
not even
that's
average,
what
though.
you're
Like, you're
saying. But
saying
what
it
I'm
like he's
saying is,
above
if we're
average.
going to sit here and ridicule Luka for not being
Thank
a
You
you.
bash
decent
Luca for
defender,
it, by the way.
if we're going to
Yeah,
sit here and
yeah.
He's
ridicule Luka for
garbage.
not being a decent defender, at least, bro, we can't give
Basura.
passes. We can't give passes to LaMelo, who's haven't won nothing,
Bro,
just
I
because he
didn't
gets
give
some
him a
ability.
pass at
Hey,
all, bro. I
bro,
just
you
said he
tried
can
to
play a
give him
pass
credit
lane.
for something he's not even
By
good
you
at.
giving him the benefit of the doubt, Breeze, that's
Bro,
giving him
I'm
a
not
pass.
giving him the benefit of the doubt. I religiously said this man is not he's not good at defense at all, bro. He can play a pass lane. Allen Iverson was able to play pass lanes. That don't make you a good defender?
But is that not you trying to take
But
up
he
for the fact
can't
that
play
he's
the
bad at
pass
defense?
lanes. He's
That's like me.
No.
No,
terrible.
time out. That's like me telling you. That's like me telling you. Yeah, we went to a restaurant. I said, "Oh, the food was terrible, but hey, the drinks was good." That's me trying to make up for it. Like that's literally what
No, no, bro. All I said was, hey, that's that. He could that's all he
But
can
see,
do.
the
That's
difference
it.
between that and LaMelo is the drinks were good. He's not a good off-ball defender, though. Like, there's no
Bro,
correlation here to anywhere he should be getting credit. He needs to improve in
bro,
every facet of defense. He's
bro. Poking the
terrible at
ball away
everything.
doesn't make you a good defender at all. No, nothing. It's
What'd
just
you
something
say?
you can do. Poking the ball away on passing lanes doesn't make you a good defender at all. It's just something you can do. His frame is just he's gifted with a frame to be able to do that, bro.
So you're
That's
saying
just
he has the physical attributes to be able to poke balls away, and that is a reason to highlight that.
oh my god, no. I just said he can poke a ball away, bro. I never said nothing about the man is
Everyone in the
elite
league can poke a
defensively.
ball
No
away,
nothing.
Rizzo.
No
Everyone in
nothing.
the league. That's how they made it there.
No, bro. No, bro. I just said the man can poke a ball away. I never say, you know what? I'm scared of LaMelo because if I swing the ball this way, no, I just said, he can't poke a ball
Man,
away. That's it. That's all I
get
said.
get Rizzo out of here,
Man,
guys.
listen, man. Hey, look, hey, listen. I'm just saying, bro. We're
This
not
nigga
giving the
crazy,
same
bro.
we're not giving the same benefit of doubt to Luca, who's literally averaging 2.5 steals right now.
Oh, he's good at that as
I
well.
don't,
I give him his
I
props
don't know
at that. I
what we're
say he's good
doing.
at that as
But
well.
my point is, you did not bring that up
You
at
ain't
all.
give him.
Talking
You
about
ain't give
Luca,
him
that's
that
my
prop.
point. You did
No, bro.
not give him
Anybody who
that.
asks me, no,
You
bro.
ain't give
Anybody
him
who
that
asks me
prop.
that, I always give him that props on that. I said the game plan was screen ISO on Luca. That's it. 1-on-1 ISO on Luca. That's it. You pick at him. That's it.
Bro, when we brought up Luca, you almost shot up your screen, bro.
Come on, man.
Like, come
Hey,
on,
man.
dog. You
Come on,
crazy as
man.
hell talking
I
about he
don't know.
can play
Both
pass
of them
lanes,
niggas
though.
trash on defense. They could play pass lanes. Kudos to them.
Man,
Allen
listen,
Iverson
hey,
sucked on defense.
I'm just
He could
saying,
play
bro. He
pass
ain't getting
lanes.
that same energy, gang.
Bruh,
That's all I'm
James
saying.
Harden sucked on defense. He could play pass lanes, bro. It's
Right,
a bunch of dudes that suck on defense that could play pass lanes, bro. And I give them their flowers.
They
hey,
all
but
can
hey,
play pass
don't
lanes.
forget to add one of them dudes is significantly better on offense.
And he's better on defense. Like, it's
Hey,
Yeah,
bro,
he
like
is
I
better on
said,
defense. That's what's crazy. He is.
yeah, I said
he's
they
better
suck
at
on
both
defense,
sides of
but
the
they could play
ball. Like,
pass lanes, bro.
fuck out of here.
All right, man.
I just
We
give him
gonna move
credit.
on, man. We gonna
You
move on.
niggas is crazy, bro.
I'm gonna stop, bro. We gonna move on to Miles Garrett, man. So I don't know if y'all seen the report or not, but
He went
Miles
to
Garrett was told and informed by the Browns GM and owner that they have no intent to trade him or move on from him. And Miles Garrett and his camp came out discussing that they have no intent on signing an extension with the Cleveland Browns. So how do y'all think this is gonna play out, man? And do y'all think Miles Garrett is gonna stay or leave? Larry, I'm gonna start with you, my boy. What you think is gonna happen?
Um, I think the Browns gonna try to pull a you still under contract with me and try to like keep him there, try to make him miserable. I'm guessing. Um, I don't think the situation is gonna end well on either side. It's one of those, relationship breakers. They're not gonna try to take care of what he wants, which is a trade, and he's not gonna sign an extension. Like he wants to play for the Browns. So um, I think it's just gonna be a messy divorce. It sucks because he They took him number one when I said they should have, went elsewhere. But no, I'm thinking about another job. My bad.
I was
But
about to say,
yeah,
who
I
the
think
hell else
that's
they should have took?
yeah. I'm thinking about the Saquon job. But still, though, I think this is gonna end as a messy divorce, honestly. And they just gonna try to pull what Pat Riley tried to do with Jimmy Butler until they just traded him. So
Okay. What you say, Stiz? What you got?
Uh, I don't think that he plays for them this season, but the only way I think that they tried to, pull the leverage card pretty much. Oh, you're under contract. Like, I think that they're really shopping him without shopping him. If a team comes through and says, "Hey, we'll give you a first and a second within a 3-year span," I don't understand why he would stay, bro. As a team, why would you keep him at that point? Because he's going to leave regardless. If not today, then tomorrow type shit. So I don't think that he plays for them next season, or at the bare minimum, I don't think he plays for them all season long. Where he would go, I have absolutely no fucking clue. It's got to be a contender, a team that really believes that he is the missing piece to set them well over the edge, because they're going to have to give up a lot to get him.
Yeah, for sure. What you got, Will?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if the Browns shipped him off to, like, let's say, I don't know, who's like the 4th, 5th pick, right? One of them teams. Team that needs a rusher. They get that pick.
Arizona Cardinals.
Right. They
I was
get
just about to
that
say
pick.
the Cardinals.
They take that pick and they flip it for like Abdul Carter. You know what I mean? Something like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if they try to do something like that. I don't think they're going to trade him though. Like, if he does get traded, I don't think it's going to be to a contender. Like, I think he's going to die somewhere.
Okay, what you got, Breeze?
I mean, it's a tough situation because on both sides your hands are tied. It's like Miles wants to win, but at the same time Cleveland wants to rebuild, and this is the only piece that they have to rebuild with. Like, this is gonna be that's their mortgage for their future. Whatever they get back from him is gonna be indicative of like what's gonna happen moving forward. Really, what contender would really gut? I know Miles Garrett is like, transcendent talent. Anybody would take him, but how much are you willing to give up your championship core along with assets to bring them in? Like, who's gonna? I understand Detroit possibly can, but
I'm willing
they're
to do
gonna
that, bro.
they're gonna want somebody from on the offensive side of the ball. They're gonna want Jameer Gibbs, or they're gonna want
No, they're going to want
somebody.
O-line. They're going to
Yeah,
want O-line.
they're gonna want one of their pivotal pieces, like Kansas City. I don't know what Kansas City can offer, but
Creed Humphrey.
I mean,
For Miles Garrett, bro, I'm sending it, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I think they send anything for Myles Garrett.
I'm sending it for Miles
Him
Garrett.
and Chris Jones would be stupid.
but it's just
Chris
Creed
Jones.
Humphrey himself enough for Cleveland though.
I think it's going to be the Rams, bro. I ain't going to lie, bro. I think the Rams is going to give something up for him, bro.
If he goes to the Rams with Jared Verse and the other rookie they had, man, oh my
The
goodness.
Rams got bigger problems to figure out, bro. I'd be
What
damned
about
if they go
these?
get a defensive end. Don't know who their quarterback and I guess second receiver gonna be at this point. Shit.
I mean, they still got Stafford. It's not like he's off the team.
They talking
Nah,
about trading
facts,
him, but I think McVay is enough influence to just bring in a quarterback. Like a quarterback that's good
Definitely.
enough.
Like, quarterbacks want to play for
somebody in free agency. If they get Miles Garrett, I mean, you could. I know Cooper Kupp is aging, but they talking about trading him. Probably get rid of your first. I mean, it's not like Cleveland doesn't need a wide receiver.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? They might try to trade Garrett for like Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp. Like, who knows?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man.
I
I think
would
the
give up
most,
Stanford for Garrett if I believed in my quarterback situation for shit show.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I think the most obvious answer I ain't even say yet. I think the Eagles are very much in play to get Myles Garrett. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Eagles are willing to spend whatever they spend to improve their roster. And
I mean,
They
they
got
got the
they got the best
bullets.
GM in
Bro,
the
I
league.
ain't gonna hold you. They draft well, especially on defense. So my thing is, why would you go get? Why would you give up what you're going to have to go get him?
I mean, because
Because of who it is. I mean,
you have a Hall of Fame talent in this prime that's available. That's I mean, it's just that simple. I mean, if
And
you
gotta
you,
go.
and you went and got the Gene who everybody laughed at because you picked him up. You went and got Bond who was on the bench for another team, bro. And these boys showed the fuck out, not just in the Super Bowl, but the entire season. So again, if you draft well and you pick up what you need to to plug and play on defense, bro, you got to give up too much to go get a Miles Garrett.
I
Too
mean,
I,
much.
but
I
How
what's
think
the
right.
whole team is already built.
hold on,
Yeah, I
but
think
what's
right now
too
they just.
wait.
Uh,
But what's too much though? Because they already have the most
I've,
complete roster in the league.
I've
What's too
already
much?
said that you're gonna have to give up probably a first and a second for Cleveland to entertain that giving him up, right? So my
shit, take
thing
that
is
shit.
for
Eagles
Philly
don't care about
again.
that.
I'm trading that
I,
for Miles Garrett.
Take that
if
shit.
you,
We
if
ain't.
you wait, come on. We're talking about a team that just won a Super Bowl
Uh huh.
convincingly. We're not talking about a team that's skid by. We're not talking about a team that was in the wild card and had to fight their way through. They won the Super Bowl convincingly, right? We're talking about a team that's been to the Super Bowl 2 out of 3 years. We're talking about a quarterback who has played very well in the Super Bowl. So why are you giving up a first and a second round pick when you draft and develop talent very well for Myles Garrett?
Because the picks ain't
Because
gonna be worth that
all of the
much, bro.
positions and players that you care about are already under contract.
Yeah, the
Exactly.
picks ain't gonna be worth that
That's
much.
all
They
that
that
So
matters.
damn
listen, so
good.
listen to what you said, right? They developed this roster, the same one that went to the Super Bowl in 2017, the same one that went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago, the same one that went to the Super Bowl this year. They developed it in-house. But now you're saying they're supposed to break character for a defensive player. We've seen them do this with AJ Brown, right? But they're supposed to break character for a defensive player, which that is actually probably their best side of the ball. What would be the purpose?
But how is
I
that
mean,
making character if
hold on, wait,
they're
time
known
out,
to do
wait,
that?
wait, before you go, let me say this. The reason being that it will make all the sense in the world for them to trade for Myles Garrett is because they're out of every team in the league that can get significantly worse or weaker from trading for Myles Garrett, they're the one team, and maybe the Lions too, that will stay status quo, in fact, get better. So if you're telling me I can get Myles Garrett to pair with Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith possibly, and if it's gonna cost me Devontae Smith and maybe some picks, oh fucking well. Like they still have a good receiver core. They draft well, like you just said. Receivers come
Right.
out a plethora and in numerous amounts these past couple years in the draft. They can draft a fourth round guy to be their third option and be perfectly fine. This we're not talking about a team like you just said, you feel me, slick, made it past the wild card. They definitively won the Super Bowl. So why not go all out for next year as well? If you know you already
Because
have
you've gone to
everything,
3 Super Bowls, 1, 2, and you didn't have to go all out. So again, you're breaking
but
character
that doesn't mean you
because you're a
shouldn't
big
though.
name.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's exactly what that means. Because
And
and I'll do
Nah,
you one
yeah, I
better.
don't agree
All
with
of the
that.
players that we've named from Philly, they came out of the first or second round. So again, why are we going to get Myles Garrett, an aging talent? He's still, yes, the best defensive end in football. He's still arguably probably the best defensive player in football. I get that. But we just won, just you said Carter, they had Fletcher Cox, they had Vinny Curry, all of the people that they've been able to draft and put up front, bro. And we're
Yeah,
jumping
it's
ship.
crazy, bro.
Now,
Because you were
They're literally
because you
about to
were
lose. Hold on, wait. They're literally about to lose 3 defensive linemen now. Though we're talking about Brandon Graham. They're about to lose him. He literally
Mhm.
came back for the Super Bowl, and he
Right.
already said he's done. They're
Josh
about to.
Sweat.
They're about.
they
Huh?
upgraded from Josh Sweat to Miles Garrett, bro.
Exactly. So
That's
like
not even upgrading. That's just
we're talking about a team like. Hey, listen, I can understand if we was talking about the Rams, the Vikings, teams that have other needs. We're talking about a team that's pretty much bulletproof at every position on the field. They lose nothing.
so what you
by
just said
trading
was they
anyone.
don't need Myles Garrett, but it makes sense for them to go get him anyway.
They
yeah,
no,
maximize that championship
because the
window,
rich
bro.
get
No.
richer. The
But
rich get
he
richer.
just said they're bulletproof. So again, you're bulletproof. You have everything you need, but we're going to give up more than what we need to go acquire somebody else.
Because again, Stan,
because it makes
I
you
think
more
you don't understand what
bulletproof.
I'm saying, my boy.
It
What I'm
doesn't.
saying
If
is,
you're bulletproof, you're bulletproof. You
what I'm
can't
saying
become more
is,
bulletproof.
what I'm saying is, if
Bro,
we're
didn't you say
talking about
you
a
trusted
team,
John Harbaugh?
huh?
Hey, wait, you talking about the Lamar Jackson, John Harbaugh conversation we had? The quarterback that had 2 more turnovers in the playoffs.
Listen,
That's what we're talking
listen. We straying away from the topic because I don't. That's irrelevant right now. The whole situation about the Eagles not going after Myles Garrett is ludicrous in my opinion. Because if you're saying they shouldn't trade for a top-notch talent of this generation just because they're already good enough, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense.
No.
Because if they can get
I'm
better,
talking
why
about
not
the
get
culture.
better?
It's not just because they're good enough. I'm telling you, they can put together something that has won with a backup quarterback, another quarterback who couldn't even get along with his fucking receiver or the head coach to start the season. Why would you break the system that has been working for you? We saw this with the Cowboys. We have an example. We saw this with the Cowboys. You have something that's working. Something comes into play where now you're looking at a different coach or a different player situation, and it all tumbles and falls apart. You have the potential to set up a dynasty, and you're saying now we're going to jump ship because one guy becomes available, right, at a position that we do not have to have on the side of a ball that we are already taking care of. He becomes available, so we're now going to abandon what we know and what we've done to go acquire him. That
I ain't
does
gonna
not
lie,
make sense.
bro. You sound like
Still,
Pat Riley.
I ain't gonna lie, Gary.
But
I
they
just
but they do but they do need a defensive lineman, dude.
I
Bro,
mean,
you
I'm about to
sound
say
like
if
Pat
we're
Riley.
naming any weakness on that team,
Pat Riley
that
got
biggest
championships
weakness is
on and
Wait,
off.
hold on, bro. Wait, hold on.
Pat
Where
Riley
Pat
got
Riley came
championships
from?
on and off the court.
I'm saying
Where
Pat
Pat Riley
Riley.
came from?
Pat Riley will say the same shit. We don't need to go
Do
get
Pat Riley
stars. We
got
gonna build
championships
their
on
house.
and off the court? That's a yes or no
Does
question.
Pat Riley even have the talent that equals what the Eagles have going on right now?
No, bro, but the shit he's saying,
You know
the
what?
way
He
he's framing
went
it,
and acquired it, right?
the way
Once
he's framing
LeBron
it, Pat
James
Riley didn't want to
and
go
Chris
get
Bosh.
Dame. Pat Riley
And then
didn't
they
want to go get
developed a
nothing.
team that had made
He got
multiple
outbidded for
championship
Dame,
runs.
bro.
Bro, Pat Riley said it. He said, I'm not gonna trade this for this. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. We got enough. Go
On and
do
off
it.
the court, that man got championships.
Complacency,
I don't know why we're
complacency
using
fucks up
Pat
back-to-back
Riley.
opportunities,
We're
bro.
using a
How
guy
much
that
more
works
better
because
was
of
The
Dame
ability.
gonna
Eagles
make the
got
Heat, bro?
championships.
The Eagles not what?
Complacency will fuck up
Championships.
back-to-back opportunities, bro.
So will
You gotta make moves,
so
man.
wait. So plugging and playing a roster won't fuck up championship opportunities?
Bro, they won, and now they're
That's
So
a
gonna
you're
yes or
lose
acting
no
like it's
question,
a
bro.
defensive. They're gonna
regular
lose defensive
roster, bro.
players.
You're
I'm trying to.
adding arguably the best defensive player
Thank you,
to
bro.
the best team, to the most stacked team we've arguably ever seen. Like,
Exactly, bro. I don't even know why this is an
you
argument.
know what this is like. This is similar to what people were saying about Saquon last year with this year when he joined the Eagles. They were saying they already had a decent
What
Yeah,
did
backfield.
they
they
give
already
up
had
to
a
get
good. They already
Saquon?
had a great team,
What
but
did they give
he was
up
a
to
free
get
agent.
Saquon?
He was
You
a free
said
agent pickup.
they reset the running back market, which everyone thought was a bad idea. That's what they did.
What did they give
Just
up
like how
to
you
get
saying
Saquon?
this wouldn't be a good idea either.
What did they give up to get Saquon?
Yeah, it's not about what they gave up. It's
Yes,
the
it
fact that
is.
they added a great player to a great team. That's the
But if you
same
can add him for
situation.
nothing, what is the problem?
They added him for 36 million. Stiggs. They didn't add him for nothing.
They added him for 36 million, but they kept all of the talent on the roster, right?
Stiggs, who do you think they're giving up that's going to be that detrimental for them to get Myles Garrett? You can
First of
name
all,
any player right
wait,
now on the
wait,
Eagles
he's
wait.
acting
roster
like
and
they're
they're
about
still
to
going to be a
dismantle
Super
the
Bowl
team to
contender.
get him or some shit. Like, fuck out of here.
So
Like,
no
you
matter
can
what
listen.
Philly,
Name any player on the roster right now, Stiggs, and if they go get Myles Garrett with said player, they're still coming out the NFC with Myles Garrett. What are we saying?
that's not. So if they give up Saquon for Myles Garrett, they still
Come
coming
on.
out.
No,
there.
they would
Anyone
never
would
do
give
that.
up Saquon for Myles Garrett.
He
The
just
Eagles
said
not gonna do
he
that.
just told me to
Listen,
name any player. Did he not?
If
They're
the
they're
Eagles
still
gave
coming
up
out the
Myles Garrett
NFC.
for Saquon, they'll still be in the Super Bowl game. Like you
Thank
talking
you.
like we can't get another good running back, or they can't get another good running back.
So again,
Saquon is special. I would give
so
it to
without,
him.
let me
But
ask you
Myles
this:
Garrett is the best
without Myles
defensive player in
Garrett,
the league right
what do
now.
y'all have? Without Myles Garrett, what do y'all have them placing next year?
Who? The
In
Eagles?
The
Philly.
Eagles,
Yeah.
first in their
First.
division, probably second in the NFC
No,
at
no.
worst.
Oh, second. So I'm saying the playoff run. What is their playoff run in?
They're gonna be
The
the
Super
first
Bowl.
seed.
Bro,
So we got them going back to the Super Bowl, but it makes sense for them to give up a lot. Or in this particular situation, let T tell it, one big name. It don't make sense if they're going already. You
I
have
wouldn't
no
give up
reason to
Saquon
go
for
get
Myles
him.
Garrett.
It makes sense because again, you're talking about the team that literally is the one team in the league who will not get worse regardless of what they give up for.
Y'all
Myles
just
Garrett.
told me they're going without him. So why do they need him?
You don't
Again,
need them. That's the
rich
point.
get richer, and on top of the fact, on top of the fact if you do gotta get him, that means someone else won't get him. So let's say theoretically he goes to the Chiefs, right? You think he won't make that much of a difference in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs? I mean, against the Eagles, if the Chiefs have Myles Garrett on the other side.
Listen, y'all just told me they was going to Super Bowl regardless, so they have no reason.
I'm not telling you that. I didn't say that because I think
I didn't say that either.
Run for their money.
The only person who said that was Larry.
Where are they going next season?
If they
say where they're going, but they're going to be the first seed, bro.
Wait, Will. You said you can't say where they're going, but I was just told is if they get Myles Garrett, they're guaranteed to win the NFC.
Listen, but you're asking us from the perspective of if they already are the quote unquote favorites to come out, why go out and get Myles Garrett? My point is, if they go out and get Myles Garrett, that's on top of them taking him or poaching him from someone else who could potentially get him. On top of the fact that, listen, again, they're the only team in the league that could give up substantial amount of picks or a great player and still be perfectly fine. You can name the player, Saquon Barkley. That may be a stretch for some of them. Me personally, I don't think that's a stretch. Because if you're telling me you're getting Myles Garrett to pair with the number one defense from this previous year to go with Jalen Carter and Lona Smith, gang, I'm sorry. They could go get Kenny Gainwell to be the number one running back. I still would take them to come out of the NFC. But if you're saying the Lions come back healthy next year fully with Aiden Hutchinson and the Eagles stay status quo, and since they already are good enough, that's with this draft that we will be fine. I'm not buying that shit, bro. Because the Lions are going to get healthier and they're going to be better, just like the Vikings are going to get healthier and be better. So that's what great teams do. They get better in the offseason. They don't just stay where they are and sit on their heads because they won.
Great teams also develop well. So we're not going to make it just seem like you just stack up and that makes you a great team, because it don't.
It's not about stacking up, but it's the fact that you're telling me that a team that has everything out in front of them should not go out and get one of the greatest defensive players this game has ever seen when they have the chance to do it. That does not make sense.
You can't say it doesn't make sense when, again, you already had them winning the NFC. Though. Like it just, you can't tell me it doesn't make sense.
The NFC. I just told you that. If they don't go out and get better, they're not winning the NFC. They're not. I don't believe that because I think the Lions will come back and be better next year.
Okay. So we putting our faith in Detroit, who ain't never done shit. Oh, I get it.
And I said Philly Super Bowl if they had Myles Garrett.
They had 11 hurt
That's the part where y'all lose me at, because we're putting our faith in Detroit when, again, Philly just showed the most dominant, probably, in my generation, most dominant Super Bowl performance I've ever seen. I'm sorry. But we're saying, Detroit could get the
starters. They had 11 hurt starters, 8 of them defenders. And on top of the fact, we got to remember, the other teams aren't just going to sit on their ass. They're going to get better too. So why are you making
it seem like Philly sitting on their ass because they don't go get Myles Garrett, though?
It's not about that, bro. But if you're telling me they're going to be fine just drafting because they've drafted well the last couple of years, I'm not here for that shit. Because regardless of whoever they taking this year draft with the 32nd pick,
I didn't say they couldn't go get someone else. I just said they didn't have to have Myles Garrett. Last year they went and got Saquon Barkley. That's not Myles Garrett, is it? Right? So my point is, bro, it's not about just developing in-house. My thing is, you have to give up too much to go get Myles Garrett when you already have enough.
And I asked, okay, go ahead, Will. Go ahead.
So say Eagles do whatever. They draft whoever, whatever happens with that, right? The Lions go out, get Myles Garrett. Him and Aiden Hutchinson, it don't matter what they're going to give up. Okay, number one, they're not going to give up any of their star players. Okay, they're going to find ways around it, obviously, to get Myles Garrett, someone who's already saying that he doesn't want to be on the Browns no more. So the Browns are already in a bad position. They hold really no leverage because they're either going to have a player.
That's true. He's made it known, yeah.
So the Lions go get him. Then what? Your number one competitor, the main team you're worried about in that conference, goes and gets the
that you're worried about.
What are you talking about?
You
he's saying
said the
that's
number
your
one
opinion.
team that
He's
you're
saying that's
worried
your
about,
opinion.
and nobody ever said that Philly was concerned or that Detroit was a threat to Philly.
Okay, so what
And y'all,
team do you think?
so in y'all's hypotheticals, y'all are making it seem like I'm only saying draft and don't go get anybody out of free agency. That's not what I said. My only point has been they
I
have
never said
drafted.
that. You
No, but in your hypothetical, you keep saying, well, Philly drafts whoever they go get, and then Miles Garrett goes to Detroit. Philly has an offseason as well. There are other
I
players
literally
that's
said
not
I
named
said
Miles
Philly
Garrett that
drafts
can
whoever
be
they
picked
go
up.
get whoever. That's what I said. Those were my exact words.
Okay, so in that situation, if you're not going to add any more context, then yeah, I guess it's in Detroit's favor because they're getting Miles Garrett. You didn't name who was getting drafted by Philly. You didn't name who was getting picked up in free agency by Philly.
Who could go to Philly right now? That's as big of an addition as Miles Garrett would be to the Lions.
There isn't a single player. Let's
And,
let's
and,
move on.
and
There isn't a single
wait.
player.
So again, bro, y'all are hell bent on one name. That's what really what this conversation is.
No,
Y'all are
but
hell bent
what
on the
you're
fact that
doing is
it's
you're making it seem
Miles
like
Garrett.
because the
But
team is
but
good, they
wait, come
shouldn't
on,
go
y'all have
first.
collectively told me. Not wait, whether it would come from one person or the group. Y'all have collectively told me that they are probably Super Bowl bound and that this team is
Never
bulletproof.
said that.
They have the most complete roster. But y'all are saying that if Miles
I
Garrett
didn't
goes
say
to
that.
Detroit, regardless of what Philly does, now Detroit is number one.
I never said that.
It's not
I never
that
said
they're
that.
number one definitively. It's the fact that
You would
you're
know if you would have actually let me finish talking.
Again, you added no context outside of Detroit should be the favorite because they got Miles Garrett now. Like I
Never
just
I
said that.
look.
I
We
never said
we
that.
we
I
go we
never
go we
said
gonna
that.
move on after
I
this
said
last point, man. We're gonna move on after
I
this last
said
point.
that they
Go
act
ahead.
All right,
like
go
the
ahead.
Eagles in the Super Bowl if they have Saquon and Miles Garrett on the same team. If they upgrade the defensive end position with Miles Garrett and keep that same core together, they for sure will be my favorite to go back to the Super Bowl of the NFC.
Okay. You got anything you want to add, Breeze?
Nah, man.
All right, let's get into the top 10 receivers, man. And Matt, I ain't gonna do the Dolphins frustration time tonight because we already done ran over a little. But let's talk about the top 10 receivers. So who want to go with their list first? Because this is gonna take the next hour. I know it is. So who gonna go first, man? Who want to go first? Any volunteers?
Breeze, let Breeze go first because he's gonna take the longest.
Nah, can we at least start definitive five? Like start definitive five and then just go from there. No order. Definitive five is Chase, Jefferson. Let me see. I'm gonna throw AJ in there. Um, y'all gonna give me hell for this, but I'm gonna put GP in my top five.
Who? Wait.
George
Who?
George
Who
Pickens.
you
George
just
Pickens.
said?
George Pickens. I'm gonna put George Pickens in my top five. Uh,
What are you talking about,
Wait,
bro?
time out. Wait, time out. Time out.
See,
The nigga
told
just
you he was gonna
wait.
take the
Time
longest.
out. Time out.
What are you
The
talking about,
nigga
bro?
just said the definitive top five, and then had the fucking nerve to get on here and say George Pickens
no,
as
no, no.
his
I
fourth
said
receiver.
in my top five. I didn't say definitive. I
You,
said in my top five. In my
how,
personal top
look,
five.
listen, how he just started it all, gang. He said definitive. Let's get the five definitive out the way, right? Then he just said that.
Bro, I said yeah, the
You
five
did
definitive.
say
That's why I
that,
said
bro.
that's why I said Chase and Jefferson first. I'm gonna throw AJ Brown in there. I said y'all gonna give me hell for mine, but I'm gonna take in
And
my
then you said
personals
his
that I
name
like.
fourth. You didn't even say his name fifth, bro.
Bro, I said no order, bro. I said no specific order.
Bro,
Finish the
he's
list,
not in
gang.
the.
Finish the
So
list.
look,
Finish
so
the
look, so
list.
look, so look. My definitive top five. Chase, Brown, Jefferson. Um, let me see. Let me see. Chase, Brown, Jefferson.
I
Um,
just want to know why George Pickens top five. That's all I want to know.
just talent. I love his talent, bro. I love his talent. Talent in the hands. I love his talent in the hands, bro. He's a wreck, but I love his talent in the hands. Um,
You taking George
come
Pickens
back to
over
me, bro.
CD? You taking
Come,
George Pickens over CD?
come back to me, bro. Come back to me. Come back to me, bro.
I'm
Come
asking you
back
a
to me.
question.
No, no. Come back to me. Come back to me. I'm gonna do my list right now. Come back to me. Gee, bro, I'm gonna do my list. Come back to me.
Go ahead, Will. You go ahead, bro.
All right. I only wrote a couple down that are definitive for me, and then it kind of gets weird. So I got uh Jettas, Chase,
Mm-hmm.
AJ, St. Brown, CD, Terry McLaurin,
Okay.
GP. I don't even know how
Man,
many
niggas
that
be giving
is.
me
Let
hell.
me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6,
think you said
7. That's
6 or
7.
7. Yeah.
And then I like T Higgins to be top 10. I feel like there's somebody I'm forgetting. I like
So
Puka Nakua, and Tyreek. I think that's 10. I could be missing some though.
was this in order? Was this in order?
No, 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 no,
Kaba
no. I
say
said I only
Tariq.
I said I only wrote down a couple that are definitive, and those are the first. Let's see, Jefferson, Chase, Brown, St. Brown, CD. Those are my top 5.
So St.
As
Brown
But
long
I
as
number
like
one.
I like
long as one and two
I
chasing
like
Jettas, we all
CD.
good.
I like CD above St. Brown though.
So Amara top five.
Uh, I got to give it to him after this year. I don't think he's the most talented, but I think he always finds ways to produce, and I think that's important.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna ask you after. Go ahead, Steve.
All right, so I got 9, and then we can really throw in like 3 or 4 names for the 10th. So I got Nakua, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, C.D. Lamb, St. Brown, Jefferson, Chase, A.J. Brown, and Mike Evans.
I forgot about Adams.
Okay. Cool list.
Okay, who you got, Larry?
Uh, we got Jettas, Tyree, CD, Jamar Chase, Amon-Ra St. Brown, AJ Brown, Devontae Adams, Nico Collins,
Thank you. Someone finally
T-
named the man. Keep
Terry
going,
I
bro.
forgot
McLaurin,
about
Keep
him
going.
too, bro. I forgot about big names.
Terry McLaurin, and I gotta give it to the op, man. I got Garrett Wilson, bro.
Mm.
Mm, I ain't gonna
That's
lie,
my
boy.
top 10.
That was a name, boy. I thought someone was gonna throw Jared in there. I didn't think you was gonna throw him in there.
I'm kind of shocked. Y'all didn't name Nico Collins though, bro. Nico
I
Collins been
am
going crazy.
listen. I am appalled that no one named Nico Collins because
Nico Collins, that guy.
the last 2 years, man, been
Nico
top 30,
Collins, that
top
guy,
five.
man.
Listen, bro. I already know. I said I was forgetting somebody. I knew there was people I was forgetting. I just couldn't remember who it was, bro.
But
All
I,
right,
I,
I
I
man.
don't
was
know.
thinking,
I
I was
don't know if
thinking
I can
Mike
get.
Evans, Puka Nakua for my 10th, Terry
Yeah,
McLaurin, Garrett Wilson.
I
I
don't
was
know if I
thinking
can
all
put
those
Nico
around.
above DJ Moore, bro. Like,
Oh, you
What?
crazy as hell. You crazy, bro.
Nico Collins, I'm taking Nico over DJ Moore, bro. Without
Yeah,
a
7 days a
10 out of
week.
10, bro.
I'll take
10
him with
out
a
of 10.
broken hand over DJ Moore.
I mean, I like Nico too, but I
Woo.
ain't finna gas him because he's still
What is
young.
there to guess? He's a better route runner. He got better hands. The only thing he's not better at is after the catch, and that's debatable.
So Nico's
And he's a
guaranteed top.
great deep threat.
I
Say it
Say
think
again.
what?
I'm saying is he guaranteed? We're guaranteeing that Nico is top 10.
Yes.
Oh hell
He's
yeah, he's
definitely in my
definitely
top
think
top
10.
10.
I
Yeah,
think
bro.
he's a lock right now.
He's definitely in my top
He's a
10.
lock.
I probably
Uh,
say he's no lower than 7 at worst. Like after the what he's done these past couple of years, bro. Come on, bro. That's crazy.
Let me get
wait.
a
You said he's no lower than 7. So wait, just I'm guaranteeing these receivers to be better than him. AJ Brown, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, St. Brown, Mike Evans. That's
St. Brown
5.
not better
No,
than
not
him.
Mike
I'm
Tyreek.
Evans.
not
No,
taking
absolutely not.
St.
I'm not
Brown not
taking
better
St.
than him.
Brown.
St. Brown not better
Wait,
than
wait,
him.
wait, 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 wait. Oh, okay. St. Brown, I'm cool on. You said not Mike Evans.
No, he's not better than Nico Collins at this
I
point in
like
his
Mike
career.
Evans,
Absolutely not.
man.
I
He's not
mean,
better
He's
than.
listen,
worlds better
I
than
get the
Nico Collins, man.
longevity argument and I get the consistency
But
argument,
at this point in his
but
career,
at
absolutely
this
not.
point of their careers, he's not better than Nico Collins.
No.
He's not.
Like
Nico
I thought we
Collins
were.
Yeah,
I
I'm
at
we
not
was
this
taking
talking
it.
point,
about
Nico
And
Collins
I'm
is
not
definitively
even
better at
saying
almost everything.
because fuck no, hell no, hell no.
What are you not better at? What are you not better at?
The only thing he's not better at
50-50
is
ball.
going up and getting
That's it.
contested.
That's the
50-50
only
ball.
thing.
That's it.
That's the
He's
only
faster.
thing.
He's better after the
But-
catch.
Well, I'm not going to say that he's better after the catch, right?
He's absolutely
Because-
better after the catch.
Well,
What?
again,
Absolutely better after the
This game. That's not
It
even
takes
close.
one
Come on.
game, bro. One
where,
game.
Where are we seeing Mike Evans get the ball in the middle of the field, bro? Like he's being thrown up against the sideline type shit, bro.
That's
Like,
his fault. He
But-
used to
because
go across
that's
the middle, so
big.
that means they don't
Big.
trust him to do that no more.
Well, can we respect the game plan and say, well, shit, why would we have a 6'5", 6'6" receiver run across the middle of the field when we can just throw him a 60-yard bomb? Like,
But
It
still,
sounds-
but-
it sounds like a
but then
limitation
we're-
on Mike
then
Evans'
we're
part.
arguing nuances, and then we're arguing the schematics. There's a reason he's not doing that. It's not a strength. That's why.
no,
he's
wait,
not.
talk about. But again, we're not gonna say because he doesn't do it, therefore he can't do it at the same level as somebody else, bro. It makes sense to have somebody that is his frame, his size, his athleticism to run up the sideline and catch passes.
All I'm
And
gonna say is,
Chris
when
Godwin
you
and
turn,
everybody
you turn
else
on the
underneath.
tape, you watch him play. He's not the same player he used to be. He's not better than Nico Collins.
I'm not
He
arguing. the
might
first
not
part.
even be top 10. Like if you want him, like it's definitely debatable that he's not even top 10.
No, I'm not gonna lie. It is debatable, game. We gotta stop acting like he's just like.
Well, we're not gonna make it seem like Nico Collins is guaranteed, bro. 1,200 yards last season,
He's
1,000.
better
broke
than
1,000
Mike
this season, bro.
That's all I'm
He
saying.
missed like 4 games, didn't he?
He was leading the league in receiving yards until he got
Missed
hurt.
five.
Let's not do this.
He was blowing
Well,
everybody else out.
we don't give prizes for doing something until you got. Chad Hutchinson was leading the league in sacks before he got hurt, bro. They don't recognize you at the end of the season and give you a trophy for that.
That's understandable. That's fine and dandy. At the end of the day,
We're talking about trophies, but we're talking about the talent of
when
a
you
player.
turn the games on and we look at the talents they are now and the performance they put up now, Nico Collins is better. I mean,
They're
you
not
can
on the
even
same
look
tier
back
wide
at the
receiver.
playoffs performances this past year. It's not remotely close right now. It's not. And I love Mike Evans.
If Chris Godwin was healthy, he wouldn't even be the best receiver on the team no more. If Chris Godwin was healthy,
hey,
Mike Evans wouldn't be-
we damn sure not doing that. Hey,
I'm not
Chris
taking
Godwin
I'm not
never
taking
been-
Chris Godwin over Mike
No,
Evans.
I'm not taking Godwin over Mike.
Hell yeah. At this point in their careers, yes.
I don't know about that one. But
Even at this point in the
Well, hell,
career,
you don't even have Mike Evans as a top 15, 17 receiver then because Chris Godwin ain't.
That's cool, bro.
Hey, look, let me get my 10 off, man. Let me get my 10 off. Listen, my shit in order. I'm telling y'all now. So however you feel about it, how you feel about it. My shit in order. So number 1, I got Jamar Chase. I got Jamar Chase, bro. I got Jamar Chase. Feel however way you want to feel about it. But he the best doing it right now. Feel however way
It only took him 3 years. It only took him 3 years.
Whoa, he was a rookie and he was the number 1 option on the Super Bowl team. Let's not do this.
He ain't been back since.
It's not his fault, but anyway.
Justin Jefferson.
It ain't his fault that he was in the Super Bowl.
Justin Jefferson. Listen, feel however y'all want to feel about this, but I still think Tyreek the 3rd best in the league. I still believe that firmly. I got AJ Brown. I got CeeDee Lamb. I got Nico Collins. I got Devontae Adams. I got Amon-Ra St. Brown. I got Mike Evans. And then after that, I got DJ Moore.
You don't have Terry McLaurin top 10.
No,
I got Terry over DJ Moore, bro.
He's literally my honorable mention. Him and Puka Nacua. Like it's
all right. You told me that earlier. All right,
bro. They're both better than Mike Evans at this point, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's not crazy, bro.
I mean, I just gotta listen. I'm not mad,
bro.
I'm not mad at the take, bro. But I just gotta respect the longevity and the greatness, bro. I have to give him that benefit of the doubt. I have to.
So wait, bro. So how does
I think Mike Evans
longevity factor into right now, though, bro?
Listen,
because Mike Evans has consistently
been
been
right now. Because when I look at what Mike Evans is versus Puka and Terry, listen, I get it. Jaden Daniels came in and he was sensational. Terry McLaurin, bro, you'll forget some days he on the field, bro. You would
because he been playing with shit.
Get no time out. Wait, time out, breathe. You asked me for my explanation. I'm giving you an explanation. Some games me personally, A top 10 receiver cannot go out and go 0 across the board, bro. He can't. That's for me. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but if a top 10 receiver goes into a game and doesn't catch a single fucking pass, gang, I'm sorry. That's you eliminated. That's how I look at it. Like you can't be top 10 going out there just doing cardio.
All right,
I'm not a believer in that.
so all right, so how you feel about niggas that quit on their team then?
First of all, since you're talking about DJ Moore, let me tell you why I got DJ Moore where I got him. The reason being DJ Moore is finishing off my top 10 is because I know what DJ Moore is when he has adequate quarterback play. You feel me? So, no. I don't know.
Hey T, answer the question though.
Man, who is better this year, bro?
So T, how you feel about niggas that quit on their team?
Listen, I feel like DJ Moore ain't quitting on his team. I feel like he's just.
I'm talking about Tyreek Hill, because how you say he the best in the game and he quit on his team? That ain't the best in the game type shit.
Tyreek, listen.
Tyreek Hill is a top 5 receiver in the NFL.
We gotta factor in the fact that he missed his quarterback for a fourth of the season.
Bro, you niggas make all the excuses in the world.
Oh my god, nigga the best, but he quit on the
bro. The man had back-to-back 17+100 yards, bro, seasons with 10+ touchdowns.
What are we talking about, bro?
Like, what are we saying, bro? Like, I get it. I get it.
But what was he last year though? Like, if it's top 10, you gotta go off the
but you're not telling me he's now.
So Tyreek not top.
He's plummeting on the list now because of a bad injury-riddled year. You're not telling me that. Because no one sat up here and said, fucking what's my boy name? Back then, AP was out the top 5 because he tore his ACL and MCL. He came back and he was better, granted. But at the end of the day, no one sat there and said he can't be considered X, Y, and Z because of a down year or because he got hurt. That's literally that's the same shit with Tyreek. He's done enough in the league to earn the benefit of the doubt, in my opinion. He's done enough.
It seemed like nostalgia is in your top 10, bro. Because you
said nostalgia? Hey, bro, you spazzing today, bro.
He led the league in touchdowns and receiving yards. What are you talking like this?
No, bro. Because you just said, okay, Mike Evans, what he's done, he's top 10. I got to give longevity. Tyreek, he had back-to-back 1,700.
You taking George Pickens over Tyreek, bro?
Great. He's been consistently great. You
taking George Pickens over Tyreek?
But Tyreek's in my top 10, but both of them niggas head cases, bro.
Are you taking George Pickens over Tyreek Hill?
Well, of course he's not, bro. I don't even know why you're.
I don't know. I'm trying to see where it's at now.
I'm just trying to see how T said he's the best in the league. Like, what the fuck?
Who said
he did it? He said third best.
He didn't say that. He said he's the third best in the league.
No. T said Tyreek Hill is the best in the game. I don't care about how y'all feel.
He said
he's third best in the game.
Chase was the best, bro.
I said Jamar Chase the best in the league right now.
Oh, all right, just making sure.
And you see why I asked him if he think George Pickens is better than Tyreek Hill. The boy tripping today.
That nigga quit too.
Yeah, that boy did.
Do everybody have?
But you said he's in your definitive top 5.
Say it again.
I said, bro.
I said, do everybody have Chase at 1?
No, I got Jettas at 1.
I got him at 2.
I think
I got Jettas at 1.
I got Chase at 1, man.
Okay.
I was just curious.
So who won this, Steve?
Hold on.
I don't think Chase better than Jettas, bro.
Hold on. Before we go too far, I'm on you, bro. The Mike Evans argument. So you got to give it to Justin Jefferson then.
Give what to Justin Jefferson?
The number 1 spot. If you're talking about the Mike Evans argument,
I'm not giving him that.
Yeah, I know. He is that bias.
Listen, it's not biased. I will admit I'm a Chase guy. We all know I'm a Chase guy. But at the end of the day, when you look at it, right, when you put together the body of work with the resume, he came in Offensive Rookie of the Year, came in with number 1 option on the Super Bowl contending team, and the team that eventually made the Super Bowl. On top of the fact, we seen him go out with Jake Browning and still perform despite the fact Joe Burrow wasn't even on the field with him. So I think when you argue the 1 and 2 spot, I think it is just between Chase and Jettas at this point. I'm not mad if y'all telling me Jettas better. I'm not. But I'm taking a more explosive athlete over the technician. I just am. I just think he's a better football threat.
That's fair, bro. That's fair. So that's fair. I respect that.
I just think he's better, overall better, more dynamic player. And I think And I told Larry this before. I told Stiz this before. I said this on TikTok before. Man, I'm taking the freak of nature over the technicians any day. I just am. Like that's just how I see it. That's why Calvin
you saying that
Johnson is
when
better than
athleticism
a lot of
decline?
people to me. Huh?
You saying that when athleticism decline? Cause skill ain't going nowhere. Athleticism to decline.
He has the skill. Like
No,
let's
I'm
not
saying
talk
I'm just
like he's
asking,
a
bro.
good route runner or
I'm not talking about them. I'm just saying in general. Like you still with that take when athleticism decline?
yeah. Because I still think he'll be that good. Yeah.
Okay, just curious.
I mean, if we was talking about someone like DK Metcalf, then I could see your argument. But Jamar Chase does everything at a high level. There's no real weakness to his game.
I was just
Stop
curious,
catching
bro.
that damn ball. Holy shit.
I just wanted to hear your thought process, my brother.
Well, no, I gotta get back to this. We ain't skipping past this George Pickens shit. I'm sorry, we not.
Bro,
George
His
Pickens,
bro,
definitive top five, by the
top
way.
five.
bro. All right, my definitive top five, bro. When I say he's in my top five as far as like talent, bro, he's in my top five as far as talent. But production, everything in the whole, my top five is Chase, Jettas, CD, AJ, and hmm, I give it to Tyreek, bro. I give it to Tyreek, bro. I give it to Reek. My definitive top five. Everything after that, bro, is interchangeable, bro. But as far as like pure talent, bro, as far as pure talent catching with the ball, bro, I don't think a lot of niggas fucking with GP, bro. That nigga got hands out this world.
So you think he a top five talent at receiver?
Most definitely, bro.
Talent, I'll say yeah, but
Most definitely.
the production don't match. I mean, a lot of that has to do with the scheme though. Until fucking Tomlin's gone, he's never gonna do shit. So
I don't know. I mean,
What the
hey
hell?
man,
no wide receiver is gonna be good in Pittsburgh until Tomlin's gone.
hey man. Listen, y'all boys can have that, man. But top five anything, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if George Pickens that, bro. I mean, TJ, I don't know, but
Hey
I
man,
want to ask Will something. I forgot, man. Will say 010 again. I forgot. Oh, I
What?
remember. I remember. It was
Uh,
Nico over on Amon St. Brown. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Cause
I mean that's fair. I mean, I'm not gonna argue against it. I mean, he's obviously way more explosive. I think a lot of it has to do, you know what I'm saying, with the talent around them. I mean, you look at it, Nico is the clear cut number one, and Amon Ra at this point is starting to look like JMO might pass him, like and just how the offense works. They get him involved more and more and more and more and more. But St. Brown's a dog. I'm not mad anywhere you put him.
okay. As long as we got that clear. Okay. But Larry, so I don't know if you still there or not, my boy, but I need to hear your 10 again because you had something I wanted to say too. Is he still there?
I'm right here, bro.
Yeah, what was your 10 again?
We got Jettas, Tyreek, CD, Chase, St. Brown, AJ Brown, Devontae Adams, Nico Collins, Garrett Wilson, and Terry McLaurin.
All right, so
Yeah,
is that in order?
No, it started to go in order, but then I just started writing names. Man.
I'm
All
about to
right.
say there ain't no way niggas got Garrett Wilson over Terry McLaurin.
So you got Tyreek number two, bro?
No. This is not my order.
Oh.
I started with Jettas, then I just started like naming off people. I mean, if you want my top five, Jettas, Chase, Tyreek, CD, and Devontae Adams.
You got him over AJ Brown.
You better
Yeah,
AJ?
yeah.
Crazy as
I'm
hell.
a
He's
I'm a
crazy as hell.
Devontae Adams guy, bro.
AJ
If
Brown
he
got
not
AJ
if he
Brown
not
is the
five,
second
he's
most
six.
explosive wide receiver in the league, bro. Like if I say anyone was more explosive than him, it's Jamar Chase, bro. I don't think anyone is more explosive than him other than Jamar Chase. And
So
I
wait.
mean, he could be explosive, but I feel like Devontae Adams is still very reliable.
I mean,
He He
So
plays
is AJ
well.
Brown.
I mean, it's not about. All right, so
They do everything at the same level, other
five
than
A,
run
five B.
other than run routes
There's a
AJ
there's
Brown
a
is
gap
way
there.
better
At
after
this
the catch.
point. There's a gap there at this point. There's a gap.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, if you put age into it and everything, yeah. But Devontae
If he don't,
Adams, to me, has always been a top 5 wide receiver in the league.
shit, not no more.
I mean, I
I
don't think
mean,
he's
if
that.
it's just off this year, I mean, yeah, all right, cool. I'll have him at 6. AJ Brown is my guy too. I mean, I'm an AJ Brown guy
Six.
for sure.
All right. So what are y'all honorable mentions, man? Let's see if y'all got any. Like, do y'all got anything to round off like 12 through 15 or no?
Yeah, I got DJ Moore, Devontae
Mm-hmm.
Smith.
Yep.
Let me see, because I got some extra names on here. Oh no, that's about it. So them, I think Cup is still flirting with that range. I think Mike Evans is there. Garrett Wilson.
Puka.
I got Puka top 10, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Yeah, I forgot you got a top 10.
you gotta say, like,
Wait,
nah, bro.
where y'all got Lad McConkey?
Like maybe top 20, maybe. I don't know.
He
Maybe.
not up there yet. He not up there.
Yeah, he's not even in
I just wanna
the
know- I
debate
just
for
wanna know
top
what y'all
10.
think. Of
I
course
mean-
not. Absolutely not. Of course not.
GP,
think
he's in that honorable mention range. Maybe I could put him 10, but no,
I'm
I'd
about to
probably
say
have
he in that 20 to 25 range. It's a lot of good receivers in the league.
who had McConkey or GP.
Lad McConkey. I didn't hit
No,
GP.
I'm about to say top 25 is a little steep for GP. Like
GP,
the way they use him is terrible, bro. They just he need a real team.
He top 15.
What would y'all put DK Metcalf?
He's like, I don't know, bro, because he don't catch consistently, and that's like a big thing for me. Like, when I watch him play, bro, he's uber talented, but I think his routes are a little sloppy. Like, I think that he uses his athleticism more than actually becoming a technician.
It's not even sloppy. It's terrible. He's a terrible route runner.
Right, he'll blow by you, but and he don't catch consistently. So I don't know. Maybe he's like maybe top 20. I don't know, bro. It's hard because at his peak, he can be like arguably top 5, but he don't never play up to that.
Okay.
JSN took that man's job, man.
Yeah, JSN definitely. Hey, man, that's somebody
he's
else.
up there in that top 15 arguable range. Yeah, he's a dog.
Yeah,
Damn,
JSN.
you know who we ain't show no love to?
Who?
Drake London.
Shit, Michael Pittman.
I thought he stay injured.
Michael Pittman can sit this one out. Michael Pittman can sit this one out.
You said Michael Pittman can sit this one out. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, top 15 to 20 to round off list?
Nah,
you don't think so?
Michael Pittman wasn't even our best deep threat, and he's supposed to be our best deep threat, bro.
Bro, no,
Alec
he's not.
Pierce.
Bro, he's
I don't think Pittman is a deep threat, bro. I think he was the only deep threat for a while in
That's
NBA.
not his game.
That's not his
supposed to
game.
be.
He's
supposed
a
to
big
be our
body.
best deep
He's a
threat,
contested catch receiver, bro. He's not a deep
He's not
threat.
a deep threat receiver. That's
Yeah,
not
bro.
him.
As a big body, he wasn't even our biggest. He wasn't even our best receiver this year, bro. Like, just
shit. What about
See, that's because you got a
Nobody can be
quarterback
our
that's
best
terrible.
receiver.
Bro. He's like,
Yeah,
what?
y'all have the worst
Leave him
quarterback
out of
I've
that,
ever
bro.
seen, bro. Like his
Leave him
throwing
out of that,
ability
bro.
might be the worst I've ever seen, bro. It's there with Nathan
Leave him
Peterman.
out.
It's
Bro,
horrendous.
leave the Colts out of this, bro.
They're all.
What about Jalen Waddle? Where y'all put Jalen Waddle?
He's arguably top 15.
Well, that's actually a good question because Jalen Waddle is an anomaly for real.
Because he took a step back, but with talent wise, how many people are you putting, behind him? Because are y'all taking Puka Nacua? Probably not.
I'm taking Puka over Jalen Waddle.
No, my bad. I said it backwards. Like I know y'all would take Puka over Jalen Waddle. Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Devontae Smith.
Are you speaking talent wise or overall?
I'm taking.
Like who you taking? Who you would take in the list, who would you rank over who?
I'm taking
Oh, I
Jalen Waddle
don't.
over those guys. Except it's interchangeable with him and Smitty, man. It's interchangeable. Like
I
You
agree.
just
I'm
you say
not
you're
mad.
taking
I'm
him
not
over Mike
mad at
Evans.
huh?
You say you're taking him over Mike Evans.
Oh no, I ain't hear him say Mike Evans. I heard
Oh
Chris
yeah, he
Godwin.
said Mike Evans, Chris
No, I'm
Godwin.
asking y'all, who would y'all take? I'm
Oh
taking
no,
Mike
I'm not
Evans
taking
over
him.
Jalen Waddle, bro,
I'm not
and
taking
I
him
love
over
Waddle.
Mike Evans. I didn't hear Mike Evans. I'm not taking him over Mike Evans.
Because I was about to say you just said Mike Evans is
I'll
top
take him
10. That's
over. I'll take him over Godwin and Smitty, but Smitty debatable. I ain't got no problem with someone saying he over Smitty over him.
Hmm.
no, I'm taking
I just
Smitty
started
over
thinking
him.
of receivers, honestly.
I think T Higgins is better than them too. Like
Yeah,
A lot
yeah.
of
I
people.
got
Godwin and
I
Smith.
got T Higgins top 10. I got him at like the bottom of the top 10. The
That was
I
one
my
think
thing,
honorable
the
mention.
one thing that I'm not mad at people taking him off for is how inconsistent he is.
yeah, that's why he not in my top 10. Some
Yeah,
days, some weeks he'll look like a top 5 receiver. Other weeks you'll be like, what the fuck happened to last week? Like I'm good.
What y'all think Ayuk gonna do next year?
bro. I don't
I
even
don't,
know.
I don't, I don't like IU, honestly.
Man, Brandon Ayuk, man, when his game is right, man, he one of the best route runners in the league, bro. Like
Facts.
That boy is.
it's beautiful to watch that boy play. I'm not gonna lie, but he just yeah, I feel like he get in his own head too much sometimes, man. I feel like he be trying to overcompensate for whatever. But I think when he's healthy, he's in that top 10. He's when he's healthy, but he just ain't healthy, and he took a terrible slump this year. So
Yeah, he
I
got
can't give
paid
him
and
that right
and
now.
and fell face first.
He got injured though. I mean, like,
Nah, even
Man,
before he
even
got
before the
injured,
injury,
bro,
he was horrible.
he was
He
he
was
was dropping
horrible.
everything.
He was horrible
yeah.
before the injury.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's bad. But is there anything else y'all want to add, man? Anyone else y'all want to shed light to before we head out?
No, I don't think so.
All right. So let me just ask y'all this, see where y'all at, man. Before we head out, I just want to ask y'all one question. Because I had this debate a little while ago on someone else's show. If y'all had to pick peak for peak, prime for prime, right? At their absolute best, who y'all taking? Odell or Michael Thomas?
Odell.
Odell Beckham, baby.
Odell, bro.
Like
Go,
See, if
I
you take
know
Michael Thomas, see, you gonna
Michael
piss
I'm
me
not.
off, bro.
I'm not taking Michael Thomas. I want to see
All
him
right. I
first.
had to make
Listen,
sure.
Thomas was good,
All
bro, but
right.
he did that with an amazing O line, an amazing coach, an amazing scheme, good running back, and a Hall of Fame quarterback. Like Eli's Eli's not Hall of Fame yet.
I just had to see where y'all was at with it, man. Because
Peak for
I
peak,
was.
I'm taking Odell
If
Beckham,
you would
bro.
have threw
The routes,
Odell
the speed,
on
the
those Saints
hands.
teams, come on, bro. Are we serious right now, bro? If we'd have threw Odell on them Saints teams, bro, come on now. Michael Thomas would have never even got a second contract. Fuck around on those Giants teams, bro. No, not a good second contract. Not like what he got. I can tell you that.
Yeah, that $100 million was crazy.
That boy
But
fleeced on New Orleans, man.
I just wanted to see where
I,
y'all heads was at with him. Man. I had a long-winded debate about that. So I was
Whoever
like,
said Michael Thomas need to get off like of the screen forever. Like, don't ever let them come on this one, bro.
I just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. But that'll be it for the show tonight. Appreciate those who tuned in, man. Always showing much love. Always appreciate it. But before we head out, be sure to like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. LastWord Productions. Hit the bell notification to be notified whenever we go live. And remember, I'm on different platforms: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. You go anywhere, look up the name, I'll be there. So, anything I want to add before we head out?
Steelers 2025 Super Bowl
Go
champions.
Dolphins.
Let's go,
Hey,
Colts, man.
y'all stay ahead, man. Next week we're gonna do a top 10 for the quarterbacks, though. So y'all be prepared.
Anthony Richardson,
Quarterbacks.
#1.
Yes,
Quarterbacks,
sir. Yeah.
bro. We might as well just do all time, bro. We already talked about like.
Yeah, that's I'm talking about all time.
Oh, okay. I just know that, you know what I'm saying, we done talked about currently last week or the week before. Like, I don't want to do that again. Oh my
Yeah,
God, Breezo's about to shut next week down, bro. I'm gonna just let you know that right now, bro. He gonna say Peyton Manning's the best. He's gonna have like Phillip Rivers top 10, bro. It's gonna be crazy, bro.
Bro, why you trying me, bro?
Hey,
And you
if
He's
gonna
you
gonna have
put
y'all,
Matt
Phillip
Ryan and
top
Phillip
10,
Rivers top 10,
we
bro.
gotta
He's
have
gonna have
some
Johnny
we gotta
Unitas
have
number
some
2.
conversation.
and y'all gonna see Will crash out and say Big Ben is God.
All
You
right,
damn
y'all.
right.